Did you know that in just a few seconds, people will decide if they find you attractive, whether you like it or not? That's right. Research shows that we make snap judgments about others within the first 7 seconds of meeting them. But here's the kicker. Your looks are only a small part of it. In fact, studies show that only 10% of your attractiveness comes from your appearance. The rest? It's all about your behavior, your mindset, and how you make others feel. What if I told you that there are simple habits, backed by psychology, that can make you more attractive right away? These are habits that anyone can learn, and they don't require any major changes to who you are. Imagine becoming instantly more magnetic just by adjusting a few things in how you carry yourself and interact with others. In this video, we'll dive into 6 powerful habits you can adopt to instantly boost your attractiveness. From mastering the art of body language to embracing vulnerability, these strategies are not just theoretical, they've been proven to work. So stick around to learn how to not only look more attractive but feel more confident and charismatic in any situation. Ready to make a lasting impression? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Confidence. The silent magnet. Confidence isn't just about walking into a room and owning it. It's about the invisible force you carry with you. Studies show that people perceive confident individuals as more attractive, regardless of their appearance. In fact, research from psychological science shows that confidence can make someone more appealing, even if they don't fit conventional beauty standards. It's all about how you carry yourself. A study in the Journal of Social Psychology found that people are drawn to those who appear self-assured because it signals competence, strength, and the ability to handle challenges. One simple trick to instantly boost your confidence? Practice power posing. Research by Amy Cuddy, a Harvard social psychologist, suggests that standing tall and taking up more space can lead to increased feelings of power and decreased stress. Just 2 minutes of striking a superhero pose can trigger changes in your brain that boost your confidence. That's not just motivational talk, it's science. Remember, it's not just about looking confident, it's about feeling confident. Studies show that our bodies can trick our minds into feeling more self-assured. This is known as embodied cognition. When you physically position yourself as if you're confident, your brain follows suit, and you start feeling more confident. Don't confuse confidence with arrogance. Arrogance often stems from insecurity. True confidence comes from a place of inner peace and self-acceptance. As author Brené Brown puts it, you can choose courage or you can choose comfort, but you can't have both. The choice to be confident, despite your fears, leads to greater attraction. Finally, let's talk about the halo effect. This psychological phenomenon happens when one positive trait, like confidence, makes people attribute other positive qualities to you. Confident people are often seen as more competent, likable, and successful. So, boosting your confidence doesn't just make you more attractive in the moment. It shapes how people perceive you over time. Chapter 2. Eye contact. The secret power of connection. Eye contact is like a silent conversation. Research from the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior reveals that prolonged eye contact increases feelings of attraction, but it must be balanced. Too little eye contact signals disinterest, while too much can be intimidating. The sweet spot? About 60–70% of the time. It creates a sense of connection that words often can't. But why does this work? Neuroscientists have found that when we make eye contact, our brains release oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This hormone fosters feelings of trust and connection. So, when you lock eyes with someone, you're not just signaling interest. You're chemically triggering positive feelings in their brain. However, the type of eye contact matters. Research shows that soft, relaxed eye contact creates a sense of warmth and approachability. Staring aggressively can have the opposite effect, making you come off as cold or threatening. Eye contact isn't just for romantic attraction, it's essential in leadership too. A study by the Leadership Quarterly found that leaders who make eye contact with their teams are seen as more credible and trustworthy. It's a simple strategy that enhances both personal and professional relationships. Next time you're in a conversation, try holding eye contact for a little longer than usual. But avoid staring. It's about creating a moment of shared connection. As How to Win Friends and Influence People author Dale Carnegie says, "The eyes are the window to the soul, and through them, you can create a deeper bond than words alone can convey." Chapter 3. Active Listening. The art of making people feel seen. Active listening is often the secret weapon of attractive people, and it's an underrated skill. According to Psychology Today, people find those who listen well more appealing. It's simple. When you listen carefully, you make the other person feel valued, which naturally draws them to you. In fact, studies show that active listening can improve relationships by up to 70%. So, what does active listening look like in practice? It's more than just nodding along. It's about being genuinely engaged. Studies show that mirroring someone's body language and repeating back key points shows them that you truly understand them. This builds trust and strengthens bonds. In his book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey stresses the importance of listening to understand, not just to reply. When you listen with the intent to understand, you show the other person that their words are worth your time and attention. This makes them feel respected, and attraction follows. Active listening also helps you read between the lines. When someone is sharing something important, paying attention to their tone, facial expressions, and even their pauses can reveal more than just the words they speak. People are often more attracted to those who can truly understand them on a deeper level. The best part? Active listening is something everyone can improve. By simply being more present in conversations, you can boost your charisma and make others feel heard. And that's incredibly attractive. If you're enjoying these tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more strategies to boost your attractiveness and confidence. Chapter 4. The Smile Effect. Why grinning is more than just friendly. Smiling is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to make yourself more attractive. Research shows that people who smile are seen as more approachable, friendly, and even intelligent. According to a study by the British Journal of Psychology, a smile can make someone 10 times more likely to be viewed positively. But it's not just about the act of smiling itself. It's about the message it sends. Smiling triggers a release of dopamine and serotonin in the brain, which are known as the feel-good chemicals. This doesn't just affect you, it influences everyone around you. When you smile, you make others feel happy and relaxed, which naturally draws them to you. Interestingly, studies from psychological science have shown that even a fake smile can improve your mood and how others perceive you. This is due to the facial feedback hypothesis, which suggests that the muscles you use to smile can actually make you feel happier. So, even if you're not feeling great, throwing on a smile can turn your day and your interactions around. But there's a catch. Not all smiles are equal. A genuine smile, often referred to as a Duchenne smile, involves the muscles around your eyes as well as your mouth. A fake smile, in contrast, only involves the mouth. Research shows that people can instantly tell the difference. So, focus on making your smile authentic and warm, and it will have a much stronger impact. Smiling is also a universal gesture. In a study by the American Journal of Sociology, it was shown that people from all cultures find smiling attractive. In fact, smiling is one of the first things that human babies learn to do. It's an instinctive way of connecting with others. Next time you're interacting with someone, try this. Smile with your eyes, not just your mouth. Research shows that people are more likely to respond positively to someone whose smile reaches their eyes. It's a simple yet incredibly effective way to instantly boost your attractiveness. Chapter 5. Body Language Mastery. Walking with authority. Your body language speaks volumes before you say a word. People are drawn to individuals who carry themselves with purpose and authority. Studies from the University of California show that body language accounts for up to 55% of how we communicate, making it one of the most important factors in determining attraction. One powerful technique is to walk with intention. Research shows that people who walk with a purposeful stride, at a moderate pace and with their head held high, are perceived as more confident and charismatic. This type of body language exudes authority and self-assurance. Posture is just as important. According to the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior, standing or sitting with your shoulders back and chest open makes you look taller, more confident, and more attractive. It also signals that you are comfortable in your own skin. In contrast, slouching can make you appear insecure or disinterested. Another body language cue to pay attention to is hand gestures. Research from the National Communication Association found that people who use their hands to emphasize points while speaking are perceived as more persuasive and engaging. So, don't be afraid to use natural gestures during conversations. Just make sure they align with your message. One interesting study by the European Journal of Social Psychology showed that people who maintain an open posture, arms uncrossed, palms visible, are seen as more approachable and trustworthy. It's all about signaling that you are open to connection and not closed off or defensive. When you walk into a room, take up space. Psychologist Amy Cuddy, in her TED Talk, discusses how power poses can affect our feelings and perceptions of ourselves. By standing tall, you signal to others that you're in control. But importantly, this also affects how you feel internally. The more space you take up, the more confident and attractive you will feel. Mastering body language is a game changer for becoming more attractive. Remember, your nonverbal signals often say more than your words ever could. As the charisma myth author Olivia Fox-Cabane says, the most charismatic people have a way of making others feel safe, seen, and heard. Your body language can create that environment effortlessly. Chapter 6. The Power of Vulnerability. Attracting through authenticity. It might sound counterintuitive, but showing vulnerability can actually make you more attractive. In a world where everyone is trying to appear perfect, embracing your imperfections makes you stand out. Psychologist Brené Brown's research on vulnerability reveals that people who are willing to be open and authentic are more likely to build strong, meaningful connections. Vulnerability is not about weakness, it's about showing courage in being your true self. In her book Daring Greatly, Brown explains that vulnerability fosters trust. And trust is the cornerstone of all great relationships, whether personal or professional. When you allow others to see your real self, flaws and all, you invite them to do the same. Studies from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology show that people are more drawn to those who show authentic emotions. It's an act of courage that signals to others that they can be open and honest with you too. This emotional transparency builds a stronger bond than any facade could. But how do you practice vulnerability? Start by being real about your thoughts and feelings. Share what's important to you, and don't be afraid to admit when you don't have all the answers. When you open up about your challenges or insecurities, people feel a deeper connection to you. The power of vulnerability extends beyond relationships. It can also enhance your attractiveness in professional settings. According to Harvard Business Review, leaders who embrace vulnerability are seen as more relatable and trustworthy. They create an environment where others feel comfortable taking risks and sharing their own ideas. Another aspect of vulnerability is owning your mistakes. Research from the Journal of Applied Psychology found that leaders who admit their failures are viewed as more competent and likable than those who try to hide them. It's a simple way to build respect and trust with those around you. Being authentic requires self-acceptance. As author and entrepreneur Mark Manson puts it, the key to becoming more attractive isn't by trying to be someone else. It's by being 100% who you are, unapologetically. When you're authentic, people are naturally drawn to you. They can sense your realness and are more likely to engage with you in a genuine way. So, don't be afraid to let your guard down. Embrace the power of vulnerability, and watch how it transforms your relationships and attraction. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tips on boosting your attractiveness and confidence. Trust me, the best is yet to come.